for the young and sexy, baby. Ow! Let's go. Yeah.
Do you and your spouse/partner accept each other for who you are without trying to change each other?
Oh.
Read it again.
For the people in the back,
Say it again.
do you and your spouse/partner accept each other for who you are without trying to change each other?
Well, you try to change me for the better. Like, you know.
Well, life is about changes. If one thing for certain, two things for sure, you gonna go through changes.
Right. But for the most part, you know, I am who I am, you know.
I wouldn't be like, oh, I want you to be like
act
this.
this way
right.
or what.
Yeah,
no, I'm going to do me.
But you do got some relationships like that where people do go in trying to change that person and making that person into what they want them to be.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with you being, you know, who you are, but you should always constantly be a better version of yourself as time go on. So, but you do got some women and some men
just don't like
who want to change.
You know, if that's something you want to do, then don't be influenced by what you see others, you know, have going on. Don't try to change me based off what you see anybody else doing or have going on. You know, base it off, you know, what you
that's
think
key.
or how you feel.
Right.
However you met that person, the way they was,
you see signs.
That
Absolutely.
is how they were. You can't go into a relationship or marriage thinking that, oh, I only like this certain quality of this person, so I'm gonna try to change the rest. That's not how that's gonna work.
I don't like when women do this, and they do this a lot. You know, they, get with their mate, and you be, doing what you do, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I'm celibate now. Like, how you just gonna change in the middle of a relationship like that?
When you started giving up the draws, you got to keep giving
That's
up
what I'm
the
saying.
draws.
You hate
That's real.
this.
That's real.
Wait now, though. But if you love,
but you can enhance,
right? Because that's not
You can
necessarily
give
changing yourself. That's you having a change of mind. And if you really want to be,
Right. That's
but if you really want to be with a person, am I not worthy of waiting for? If that's what I want,
If you really want to be with me, why you ain't giving up the draws? What are we trying to prove? What are we trying to prove? Huh? That's what I want to know.
Maybe she's trying to get clarity and get herself together.
Well, while you getting your clarity, can I go get this nut off?
I don't agree with that either, Ty. I mean, like, what are you holding it for? Because what if you get in a relationship and you decide that ain't what you want to do every day?
Right.
That ain't what you want to have sex with every day. So you done held out 3 or 4 months or 6 and 7
not
months.
even held out. I started doing it, but then now I want to be like, nah, I'm away.
Oh, no, that's a dummy. He definitely, I mean, he or she should definitely cut out then at that
But
point.
like Jerry is saying, I'm trying to live
What if
a
I'm
better
doing that?
life.
Right, what if I'm
trying to cleanse.
What if it's a
We not
switch?
married.
You talking like that?
Since when? Like, did we agree on that? Like,
What
is
you
that
mean
part of
agree on what we're gonna do with my body?
You gave it to me already, so at that point,
But I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
agree.
I'm not married
You
to
gave
you,
it to me
so
already.
it's still my body.
it is your body. But when you decide that you no longer want to give me sexual favors anymore, then I'm obligated to do what I want to do with my body. And if that's stepping out, then that's stepping out.
Yeah.
So you
like
you
that
make
shit.
the decision. You can't go on no cleanse in the middle of no relationship.
right. After
About
giving
you
it
waiting,
up.
waiting
Well, cleanses after you
can't
done
do
gave
that.
up.
No,
So you gotta go with
no.
your cleanses before.
Cleanse before.
You gotta be upfront. That's an upfront. That's the like a conversation.
Okay,
You get a week. You get a week every month. That's your queen.
If y'all met, and this is for the fellas. If y'all met a nice young lady, she was real nice or whatever, good conversation. I'm talking about starting off at the beginning. If she told you, I'm saving myself, or I'm going through a period where I'm not having no sex or anything like that, is that going to deter you from dating her? Or
No, I date her, but you can't stop me from doing what I'm gonna do with my body because I don't agree with that. But I'm gonna date.
But why you don't agree with it?
I just feel like at some point,
I
just feel like, women, they'll say that, and at some point, I feel that they gonna give in. You know what I'm saying? Before,
if they like you,
Yeah.
like
Before
if that chemistry start
before
building
they-
and
Yeah.
you start
I done
working on
broke
that
plenty
back
of them,
and giving them kiss,
them,
you're gonna
oats.
Well, the guys love to chase. You know, the guys love to chase.
yeah.
me and your wife have to give you supposed to look like.
He said plenty. He said plenty. I said, what?
Pre-marriage, of course.
That's another story for another
I think
day.
we need to change this damn topic.
I was gonna say something
No,
about
but
this topic.
no, but would you date?
What the topic? What
Would
is
you,
started?
yeah, but would you date that though? No, but would you start off dating somebody who told you off the bat,
Sure.
I'm not.
Sure.
Because they think that
with the
they're
hope,
gonna change.
with the hopes that you're gonna get some.
Yes.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
you gotta deem that
You know what, I'm
person
gonna tell you something.
worthy of even
The number one, especially because you like it,
you know.
but guys in the chase. We chase everything. You chase the money, you chase the honey. You understand me? So
I thought it was
yes.
to chase the money, not the honey.
He said
No.
both.
You chase the honey.
You chase the money.
Yeah,
You
forget
chase the
the
money
honey.
because the honey follows.
Yeah, they gonna.
You
come.
wouldn't chase the money as hard,
Yeah, the right one got to come along too.
huh?
Got to get the right one when you
Yeah,
get
so
money.
it's a beautiful thing.
When you get money, you gotta
but
have
some
the right
advice.
one.
Me and Jerry is going on. We're going on 10 years, right? And the advice that we would have for
Let's
anybody,
celebrate that.
Yeah,
10 years, married.
anybody that really want to do that, right? You take that step. Don't expect, and this just brings it full circle. Don't expect when you get married, like a magic fairy dust or some shit to fall, and whatever problems y'all had is gonna be different now. Don't expect
Yes.
that person
Yes.
to change all at
Yes.
once. I see marriages fall by the wayside.
Yes.
I'm like, well, that he was who he was, she was who she was before
Yeah.
then. Why did you expect something to change? It's because you got a piece of paper.
Right.
You don't want to do that. You falling down.
Because
that's a
women
trap.
think, I mean, I'm just, marriage is like the holy, end of this whole lifetime of fairy
That
tale
dating.
in your mind.
Yeah.
No woman
So-
wants to be a girlfriend for
Forever. No. That's not fair.
Well, it's not fair, but I mean, everything not gonna change just because you got a piece of paper now. It's
Right.
still gonna be what it was.
That's
You
true.
just got the paper, the validation that you wanted, but don't expect that person, the mentality to change if it wasn't that before.
Right.
But
He should have been acting like a husband. She should have been acting like a wife
Absolutely.
before.
So
You
you-
say,
so
I do.
you're
Because
saying-
that gets you.
So you're saying
prepared for
that,
that
because
gets you-
everybody always
that-
say, "Why buy the how go? Why buy
Why
the
buy the
If you can
cow
rent
when you
it,
get
which
the
is-
milk
Right.
for free?
It's ridiculous when you're talking about, real life and real people. Because if we say, hey, this is what we're going to do, we're going to be partners for life, we rolling together, that piece of paper don't mean much if you already decide.
But
on
Yeah,
it.
if she wants that, though.
If you two
Decide.
She should deserve to have it,
Decide on
right?
that.
If the woman feels, hey, I need that piece of paper because that's just what I want,
Right.
then if she deserves it, she deserves it,
Right.
right?
Yes.
But I'm just saying that don't make or break the relationship, and if it
It's
does,
gonna be-
It can,
it's
though.
gonna be what it's
well,
gonna
it can, but that means it was gonna look. You was
Yeah,
gonna lose that
yeah.
anyway.
How? I don't agree
I
with
don't
that.
agree with that.
So marriage makes it all better.
No.
It's the confirmation like that.
No, I understand that.
comes
But
with
if that's the
relationship.
end all be all, if you're saying if you don't get that, then it's over. Then my take on it is gonna be over anyway
No.
because that
I
can't
don't
be the
agree
end all
with
be all.
that.
That's the ultimatum.
I don't know.
If you
I wasn't
give a
gonna
person,
say that.
go
I
ahead,
wasn't
go
gonna
ahead,
say that.
go ahead.
Because that's what I feel like. It is.
I do.
It
You know
could be
what?
an ultimatum.
You know what?
But okay, and you guys label it as an ultimatum, fine. But is that worth that ultimatum? Is that worth you risking the lady, the woman that
that's
you
where it
want to
gets-
spend?
That's a great question.
But on the woman's side, though,
That's
do
a great
you want to
question.
know that somebody only proposed to you based off of an ultimatum? Does that make it valid?
It
Does
don't
that
even
make
matter.
That do
That's what
matter?
I wanted.
It don't even matter because you get what he want all the time. He just don't know he want to marry me. I gotta make it. I gotta put it in his mind.
just don't
He
know.
just don't know. Because some
I
men
think
are
that's
learning
something-
to marry.
I think that's something
If
you
you
gotta
don't
know.
know,
I don't know about that.
No,
I
if you
wanna-
don't know, if you never ask, they would never bring
See,
it up
that's
to the
why
forefront
women.
either.
That's why I think women go
Yes,
wrong.
it is.
Because some men have never seen a successful marriage in their entire life. And so when they meet a woman and the woman starts to do all these things and they feeling it, the man feeling it, everybody's feeling it, but then they bring marriage up and then the man free.
Everybody ain't wifey type.
Right, but if she is, why not? Because you ain't seen it, none.
You gotta prove to me. You gotta jump some hurdles.
Hurdles.
Yeah.
Name one.
You put in your
What they
work.
got to jump? What they got to jump?
Right.
What they got to jump?
What's the
Hurdles.
Jump through
So
fire.
you want a woman to go through hoops to marry
Man,
you?
you went through the fire.
Is he crazy?
She went through the fire.
Excuse him, y'all. He tripping.
Through the fire. You went through
Who got
fire.
the next one? Who got the next one? Who got the next one?
Jerry, Mike, babe, go ahead.
Oh, it's big
Oh
big
Lord.
Go through your hurdles.
I need you to
Right,
know how to
yeah.
hit it. I need you to know that everybody's body is different.
Wish is my command.
You gotta
You can't be on your wine.
Right. That's why it's taking you long.
over with, yeah. 'Cause, yeah, I was about to,
Right.
but now you gotta start over.
You gotta start over.